All right, guys. So it is 6:31 on the 22nd of March, 2020. Yeah, 2020, the year. Oh, aren't we all loving it? I mean, no, we are not. I didn't get around to doing an entry yesterday because I did a lot of shit. I woke up to some relief, no work. I'd done like 5 days. I know that's like a normal working week for some people, but I'm a lazy bastard. And I was like, okay, 5 days, done 5 days, day off, fan fucking tastic, love it. Always a nice feeling. And I went. My plan was to go and get a haircut, which I did, as you can see. Whoa, hey. Still got my random floppy fringe, but if all the hairdressers and salons and shit closed down, at least I've got a little bit of leeway. I figured, I figured, let's get it done now. Let's get it done now because you don't know when you can again, and I wouldn't trust myself to have a go at it, or my dad. Definitely not my dad. Um, Weirdly enough, he used to cut our hair like on the toilet when we were kids, and he would just give us like random stuff like Mohicans, and then send us downstairs to my mum, who'd be mortified and be like, "What have you done to my son?" sort of thing, and we'd be crying and stuff, and he'd just be laughing. So, no way he's going near my hair, no chance. So I did that. I went to the Turkish barbers in Northwich, and it was just not a great atmosphere. They just didn't. Usually they're quite chatty, and I've been going there for a while now, maybe like 6 months, maybe even longer than that, and they just weren't really up for it, and I can understand it because trade for them has been quiet. They were saying, as it has been for everyone, and they're uncertain about their future. They don't know if they're going to shut down. Um, so I can understand it. They were like wearing gloves. One of the ladies was washing her hands after each thing, which is fair enough. The other guy was wearing gloves. So just these little things that I'm seeing now in this weird dystopian world that we're all living in. It's like that you just like that's a bit strange, but then you think no, it isn't. It's the norm now. We just gotta get used to the fact that this is the norm. So I got that done. I got a few more things in town. I got some batteries because I need them for my Xbox controller because every wireless one that I've bought, um, every charging one that I've bought is just broken because they're all shit. Um, Picked up a book for my dad from the post office like a good son, and I got my fun purchase was, you can see it, Jelly Bean. It's a cassette tape because I have a cassette player because I'm cool. And this is Jelly Bean's Just Visiting This Planet album, which I put on yesterday when we got back. And it's great. It's like 80s synth pop. Apparently, I looked him up, and he was a producer in the 80s who did songs for Madonna. So there you go. Um, that was great. I'm probably, hopefully, going to get more into listening to, because I've got loads of cassettes that I haven't even listened to, and I just got them for my collection. So hopefully, have more time to be getting through them now. Might have some more recommendations for you, but yeah, Jelly Bean. That's where it's at today. Um, then yeah, so my dad met me for doing the big shop at Asda in Northwich. We couldn't get any milk. We couldn't get any toilet paper. It was just such a strange time. We've got like a dozen rolls, I think, now in the house, which is more than some people have, obviously. But it's just a little bit like, when are we next gonna get it? Because it's never there. We have had milk since then. Brilliant, because I'm not putting water on my cereal. You can start off, and I was almost considering going for one of like oat milk or almond milk or some of that shit, but not yet. Potentially in the future, who knows? So that was Saturday, really. Hold on, no, it wasn't. False alarm. There was more to Saturday. I was playing D&D with my friends, which included Andrew, Jenny, Emily, from this group. If anyone else is in this group and I haven't mentioned your name, I am sorry. I'm not really sure who's here. I'm only sure who's posting videos. And I was Coco Vidrona, a 6'2" parrot pirate bard, and I used my vicious mockery to help kill a dragon, and it was the tits. It was really fun. I enjoyed it, and it was really nice to talk to everybody, people who I haven't talked to since this all happened, really, since this all escalated, people I haven't spoken to. So it was really nice to chat with them. We were doing it for about 4 hours, which was fantastic. Loved it. Loved every second of it. So that actually was Saturday. That's Saturday wrapped up. Brilliant. So today, we're on to today now. Sorry I'm not doing daily videos, by the way. Like, that's what I should be doing with this thing, but they're all just sort of staggered because I'm erratic. So I was in work 10 till 4. I wasn't sure if I was actually going to be in at all, but I was, which is nice. Bit of money in it. Define has now been completely redone as a shop. They did that on Saturday. Apparently Saturday, they were just balls to the wall all day, constantly doing stuff, absolutely just like crazy. And today it was dead. So I much prefer that. As to getting paid the same, and I'm not running around like a dickhead. It was fine. It was pretty leisurely, actually, which was nice. I did some more of my beer and wine organisation, which I really like pricing, doing all the displays. Fun. I love it. Honestly, I would go back in and just do that voluntarily, because it's just, something about it. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I was in my element with that. Very satisfying. When I spoke to my manager when I got in, and she was like, yeah, so next week we're just going to be, we're going to see how we get on just with the management staff, which I am not. So, that was my last shift for the foreseeable future. And my boss is supposed to be getting on to HMRC, tomorrow, to work out me getting my 80% of my monthly wage. But I know that, well, from what I've been told, that's not going to come in till the end of April, which is fine. Like, I have some savings. I'm not, like, out on my arse. But I just hope that they actually pull the finger out and do it. They probably will, because they're pretty sound. But I'm going to make sure to pester them, and I want confirmation that that's going to happen, because obviously if it gets to the end of April and they've not done it, I'm going to be like, well, what the fuck? What the fuck? So it was a bit weird, a bit strange, really. I was just walking home, just like, shit. And I'm going to miss that structure to my day as well, like, because probably for the last 4 or 5 months, probably more than that, I've been full-time. It's just like where I've been most of the time. Not really done a great deal else. And so to have that sort of taken away, it's like I have this void to fill now, and I've got to think about how I'm going to do that. I've got to think about how I'm going to occupy my mind. And I'm sure I'll come up with something, or I'll just go crazy. One of the two. But it's just a little bit strange, contemplative time, I suppose. Just got to wrap my head around it. I kind of knew it was coming, but now that it's actually happened, it's a little bit just like, meh. Oh yeah. So, last little thing. Before I left Define, I got myself, I bought my mum a Corona package from work. I've got her some pasta, some olives, wine, obviously, and a few other nice bits and bobs, because it's her birthday on Tuesday. So I'm going to go and see her then, presuming that she's cool, because I'm probably going to message her again and say, I still feel a bit grabby. Are you cool with me coming round? Because I do. You can probably hear it in my voice. I just feel a bit shitty, but I felt shitty earlier in the week, so this isn't necessarily Corona. It's probably just me having a common cold that keeps coming back and back, which is a pain in the ass, but there you go. I think that's all I've got for these 2 days, really. So I'll see if I can get one done tomorrow, and then they won't all be 10, 15 minutes long. You won't all see it and just be like, fuck, it's 10 minutes long, bin it off. I honestly don't. Yeah, I don't worry about you don't necessarily have to watch these videos. Like, I just kind of find this quite cathartic just to speak and talk. And if people watch them, great. Like, and if it helps you in any way, fantastic. But also, if you don't, that's fair enough. Like, they're long as dicks, and they're just the ramblings of a unhinged man. So don't listen to them. Right. That's all for today, and I will hopefully have something more interesting to say tomorrow. Ta-ra.